She is power. You are power. Women have been the power of this universe for centuries, for forever. Maybe right now you're feeling that you've lost that power. You're stuck in a trauma bond that you can't seem to break out of. You're stuck in a cycle of poor health or feeling unwell. The wellness that you're seeking just is out of reach. You want to be an entrepreneur. You're not past your sell-by date. You believe that inside of you, but something is stopping you from taking the steps forward to be the woman that you know you can be in this final or second to final phase of your life. You have lived a power journey. You have fought the fight to climb the ladder, to make the most of your expertise, to be the best in your game, and you are proud of yourself. But you're feeling like maybe you don't need to do that journey anymore. You don't need to fight as hard, but yet you want to thrive and shine in the way that you know you can. Perhaps you're feeling burned by something that happened in a relationship, something that happened at work, and you just don't know where to get out of this vortex that's keeping you going round and round of feeling past your sell-by date, or maybe, well, this is just my lot in life. And your she power is finding it hard to be unleashed. Well, I can tell you that it does not have to be that way. All it takes is a little rewiring of some of the connections that are made in your neurological attachments. We call it the unconscious mind, that will release you from stuck. The abundance, the financial freedom, the wellness freedom, that getting back to that real beautiful self that you are, maybe breaking out of a bond that you feel held in, whether it's friendship, work, relationship, anything. All it takes is rewiring of those unconscious inner self-beliefs, that inner talk that you don't even know is happening. And we do that purely by retalking it, relabeling it, reteaching our brain, sabotaging back our own brain and telling it who's boss. And it's amazing how you can very quickly become the CEO of your own life. You want this change quickly. You want financial freedom. You want the money mindset and the self-belief that you've so been desperately longing to have within you. You see other people doing it. All of these people online, they're talking about how much money they're earning. You know you have that in you too. Well, I can teach you how to rewire your brain so that your body knows that that's what we do. And then you can take the steps forward to have that freedom, to have that power, and to have that abundance that the universe is waiting to give you. When I was a 20-year-old girl, I realized that the life that I had been raised in was not right. It was abusive. It was traumatic. It took advantage of my childhood and my vulnerability, but because I was born and raised into it, I didn't know any different. It was only when I had children of my own and realized that I didn't want to inflict that on them, and something within me was saying, this doesn't feel right. I had to teach myself a whole new existence, a whole new reality, and a whole new life. And the way I did that was by deeply understanding and learning how neurons were connected in my own brain to teach me what normal was and what told my body how to act, what told my conscious brain what to do. And I had to go back into my unconscious mind and rewire it. And I did it through self-talk, I did it through actions, and I did it through resilience and grit. And all of those things sound great, but how do you do them? Well, I've created a course that in 6 weeks, I can teach you how to rewire your stuck. Within 6 weeks, you will be flying so high, not only through the steps that I teach you, but also through the connections that you make with me and with other powerful women growing in our community. But we only want people who are going to put their energy forward and engage with us, because if you're not helping to support others, then you're not getting the best out of this experience for yourself. So we need you to join us by being open and willing, not only to share your expertise, but share your learning, Share your vulnerabilities. Join in our conversations and be part of what we're offering. You will be amazed at how your stuck disappears. And I can guarantee you that the finance freedom you're looking for, the emotional wellness that you're seeking, the power that you're feeling is disappearing as you're struggling with the perimenopausal symptoms, the brain fog, the fatigue, the sleepless nights, the feeling like who am I anymore because children have left home, or relationships and work are different than you knew in your life to date. We can help you to rediscover the new you in your 45 plus life, this new chapter, this new phase. I read the most amazing theory once, which I hold to, that we live in 7-year chapters in our life. And if we look at ourselves in the sort of 45 to 48, it's sitting within our 7-year chapters, isn't it? And this is where we want to reclaim what our next 7-year chapter is going to look like. So let's start action planning our CEO. My course is called Be the CEO of Your Own Life. If we start planning it now, really focusing on the actions that we need to take in order to rewire our brain so that our brain, which is the biggest, most powerful source in our body, aligning it with our nervous system, which is our second brain, realigning it with our heart, which is our third brain, together we can enable ourselves to be the best we've ever been. And your final years will truly be a place where you can live your best life that's just for you. Because you can. Because maybe children have moved on. Because maybe you don't have that responsibility anymore to be the full-time mother, the full-time wife, the full-time carer, the full-time homemaker. Guess what? Amazing. It's you time. You get to focus on you, and you get to thrive and ignite all that's been waiting to fully come out. You get to claim your own worth. You get to have the pride and the self-confidence and the self-worth to say, this is what you charge for my service. This is what I can offer you, and you'll be lucky to have a slice of my knowledge and my expertise. And many women today don't even feel they can do that yet. And that's long-standing history that we talk about in my course, that we can start to overcome and not only teach our own brains, but teach that of our daughters, teach that of our friends, and enable other women in our community to grow in the power of who we are. I invite you to come and be part of our She Exclusive community, whether it's joining one of our retreats in order to connect with your energies, with the wellness for you as both a beautiful, changing woman and in your entrepreneur or fempreneurship, as well as fully growing to fall in love with yourself, with who you are. That took me years to grow to believe in. How do you fall in love with yourself? That is not what we do. It's not written into our DNA to do that. Not anymore, anyway. But we know that the beauty and the true power of the essence of woman is a deep understanding of our power and our beauty and love for ourselves. And maybe you didn't get that in your childhood. Maybe there's some gaps in your early development that make you feel that you need to search for drama or for attention or for overshadowing of love from someone else in order to make you feel worth. Maybe you feel you have to continually be perfect or always showcase that everything about you is perfection outwardly and giving to others all the time and climbing that ladder and being seen to be so excellent and sassy and boss lady. But actually, you're empty inside or feeling that maybe you're not as full as you could be or should be. And you're always seeking that external validation from others because that's what you were taught makes you beautiful or makes you noticed or makes you loved or respected. We're going to flip that on its head now. And we're going to say, this is you time. And first, we start by falling in love deeply with ourselves. And that comes with our whole self, where our brain and minds are at in our aging years, where our body is at in our aging years. We don't have the six packs or the little teeny bodies that we used to have when we were 23, 24. You're still beautiful. You thought you were more beautiful then. I can guarantee you're more beautiful now because you are wearing the excellence of who you are on your body. You are showcasing the beauty of all that you have gone through in your life. And it shines and it shows. And the more you believe it and the more you love yourself, the more beautiful you are to other people. And when you come on our retreats, we learn all of these things while centering in our energies and really focusing on the mindfulness of self-love. Or join my course and you go through the 6-week program of rewiring your unconscious mind and learning the neuroscience of how the brain engages and learns something new and changes lifelong habits, and then how to fully ignite that and activate that in your day-to-day actions. I can't wait to see you take that journey and thrive in the change that you're looking for. So join the journey. I can't wait to have you part of my group and part of my community. But only click on the link below if you're prepared to get involved. Because I don't really want people as part of the group who are just takers or who aren't going to give energies back. Because like I said, this isn't just about getting fed. This is about going on a journey of growth and excellence, because I am sick and tired of the world not seeing the excellence that women are. I'm so sad for women who feel that they can't get out of a relationship because they don't know what their skill set is and what they can do on their own. Let's break these bonds. Let's break them together, and together we are stronger, and you can be strong with me. I can't wait to hear from you and have you as part of the team. Let me know if you're serious by clicking on the link below. I'm Tirza Elise, CEO of She Exclusive, signing out, but looking forward to seeing you soon.